What is up, YouTube? Flatline here. I am so excited to be bringing you this video. This is going to be your comprehensive all-in-one Season 2 guide for Marvel Rivals. Today, the Marvel Rivals Twitter has made a ton of different posts regarding Season 2 and their updates. This video is probably going to be longer, around 20 to 30 minutes, so it's going to have chapters. Feel free to skip through the chapters and find what you would like to listen to. Now, this first chapter, I'll just show you one by one what we're going to be talking about. This is going to be a Dev Vision Volume 4 talk from one of the developers. I think there's actually a couple developers in here going over basically a full Season 2 guide and what to expect. Then the next chapter we'll be talking about the new updated hero pick and win rate. Chapter 3 will be talking about a rival season preview event with some of the top streamers. The next chapter will be going over a sneak preview of Johnny Storm, also known as the Human Torch. And then the next chapter will talk about The Thing and go over a little preview of him. And then last but not least, there is going to be a new map, and we'll get a little sneak preview of that. So feel free to skip through the chapters and find which portion you would like to watch. We're going to start right away with this Vision Volume 4 talk. Let's hear what they have to say.
As we kicked off the exhilarating first half of Season 1, we were thrilled to welcome even more players to the Marvel Rivals community. Together, we united with the Fantastic Four to take the fight to Dracula.
Yep, it's been a lot of fun. Have you guys been enjoying the new heroes? I know I have.
In the second half of Season 1, the remaining two family members will be joining the fray, the Thing and the Human Torch.
Let's go.
First up, we've got the Thing. He's a powerhouse Vanguard, always ready for action. Whether you need a strong defensive wall or a fierce frontline fighter, he's your go-to guy.
He looks
and then
cool.
There's the Human Torch. He's a blazing duelist who's here to light up the skies and scorch his enemies with his fiery style. He jumps through the air like a comet and brings the heat when you need a true aerial ace.
Oh,
His
I'm so
presence
excited.
will certainly ignite the battlefield. But let's
So
move on.
excited.
Prepare to explore the sinister depths of the Empire of Eternal Night in our new map,
Yep.
Central Park. Venture into this haunted terrain, now dominated by Dracula's
This looks
vampire
sweet.
legions. Rescue Reta Toska, the Asgardian squirrel god of extraction,
Oh.
and embark on a daring raid of Dracula's castle to vanquish the darkness and end the Eternal Night.
That sounds awesome. I wonder if there'll be any like PvE events.
Since Season 1 launched, we've seen an incredible surge of excitement for competitive play. As we head into the second half of the season, we are rolling out some exciting updates
Okay.
and balance adjustments that are sure to shake things up. To that end, we have decided to implement certain adjustments to the competitive mode. The first half of Season 1 will conclude on February 21st, 2025.
Yeah, that's an
8 a.m.
important date.
UTC
Everybody
plus
remember
2.
that date.
At that
Mark
time,
it on your calendars.
rewards will be issued, including the gold rank costume, Crest of Honors for those in Grandmaster and above, and the Crest of Honor for the top 500. When the second half of Season 1 kicks off, players will return their ranks and scores from the end of the first
That's a
half.
good change.
To qualify for new rewards, simply complete 10 matches in competitive mode and meet the necessary conditions by the end of the second half.
I love that they're
These
listening to
rewards
players.
will include an
Ooh,
all-in
look at
costume
those.
and a variety of crests
That
or
badge,
abilities,
the crest on it
featuring
looks
distinct
sweet.
designs for Grandmaster, Celestial, Eternity, and One Above All.
That's really cool. I like that one. Access
We've
chrono
heard your
tokens.
feedback about access chrono tokens and how frustrating it can be when they don't carry over. So we are excited to announce a brand new redemption system.
What?
Now you can convert those access chrono tokens into units. If
That's
you purchase
awesome.
the luxury battle pass and redeem all its rewards, you will be able to convert any leftover chrono tokens for units at a specific ratio.
That's
We
unreal.
want to make sure that your gaming experience is marvelous and that you
Pun
never feel
intended.
like you are unrewarded for your efforts.
That's insane that they're listening to players. Like I don't know that I've ever seen this from developers.
Now, let's
Well
talk
done.
tournaments. We've heard your excitement and questions about our plans for Marvel Rivals tournaments since launch, and we are thrilled to see such a passionate community. A thriving player base is the lifeblood of any great game, and we are pumped to see that our in-client tournament, the Marvel Rivals Championship, has maxed out its faction registration.
Are they gonna
in
add
North
more?
America. After the upcoming updates in the second half of Season 1, we'll be increasing
Oh
the
my
limit.
god, there we
As
go. If you guys
anticipation
wanted to
reaches a
sign
fever
up,
pitch, brace yourselves for a series
there's
of
your
Marvel
chance.
Rivals Invitationals set to kick off at the end of February and continue into March.
They
Now,
recognize
let's
their
hand
player
it
base
over
is
to
important.
Trio, who's ready to share the
They're
latest
making the
balance
the correct
adjustments
changes.
for the second half of Season 1.
Hey Rebels, I'm Ziyong. Today, we are diving into some exciting balance changes coming up for the second half of Season 1
It
that
should
are
be
sure
big
to
news.
shake things up on the battlefield. First off, let's talk about the journey we have had so far. The first half of Season 1 has given us some thrilling changes compared to Season 0. We have seen more duelist heroes in competitive like Storm and Squirrel Girl really shine, while Hela and Hawkeye have cooled down a bit,
Completely
providing a better
changed.
balance. And let's not forget the balance changes at the start of the season and the addition of Invisible Woman. Together, they have revitalized the strategies matter and given players more options. These changes are undoubtedly a win for all. But hold on, there are a few challenges we have noticed that we are ready to tackle to make your gameplay
Is this about the
even
3
more
support
epic.
meta? Yeah, triple strategist tear. What do they got?
The triple strategist lineup has been gaining ground, especially among the upper ranks. For us, it's been great to see so many different team compositions out there.
I agree.
Proving
That is nice,
victory
but
isn't just about the classic 2-2-2 lineup. But here's the catch. The quick ultimate recharge for strategies like Cloak and Dagger and our mischievous friend Loki has led to some oppressive moments. A triple strategist setup often means at least one ultimate counters a Vanguard or Duelist's ultimate,
correct. Yep.
which may slow down the game's pace. We want every match to feel exhilarating, not drawn out.
What's the approach
That's
here?
why
What is their
in our
answer?
upcoming changes, we will be bumping up the energy costs for those frequent ultimates.
Good.
We will also be giving some targeted nerfs to certain strategies ultimates. You have Cloak and Dagger, I'm looking at you.
They just
While
buffed her.
reducing the ultimate energy costs of some of our Vanguards and Duelists, like Venom and Magic,
Okay.
making it easier for them to unleash their powers.
Yeah. It should be
Don't
around
worry
the
though.
same.
We are not trying
everyone.
to completely shatter that 3 strategies playstyle. We are just looking to bring in more options for farm counterplays and amp up the excitement.
I like that approach. They don't want to nerf it in the ground that, make it
Now,
unplayable.
let's chat about Vanguards. Throughout the first half of Season 1, Doctor Strange and Magneto remain the most mainstream Vanguard chassis, dominating the scene, whether it's a single or double shield lineup. These guys have been the go-to war, soaking up damage and effectively resisting enemy damage pressure. And with the triple strategist lineup, enjoying enhanced survivability. But we want to shake things up a bit. We are planning to dial back the survivability of Doctor Strange and Magneto to keep things interesting. Plus, we will be boosting some of our movement tabs Vanguards.
I mean,
and
it's
we
weird
are
though
super
because from
excited
my
to
knowledge, they're
introduce our
only
newest hero.
nerfing Strange's health by 50, so from 650 to 600. So they're looking to make Magneto and Strange less impactful. But to my knowledge, there's only one nerf to his health, and that's it.
The thing. Get ready
I could
for
be
a
wrong.
fresh take on battle dynamics. We have been closely analyzing pick and win rates across all tiers.
Yeah, so we'll be talking about it in Chapter 2.
Rates for our top tier heroes. With all this information in hand, we are making some targeted adjustments to certain characters. For example, Storm is getting a moderate trick to help her find that perfect balance again. Also,
That's funny.
Moon Knight's ultimate is also getting a moderate trick to help him feel more balanced.
So they made buffs to Storm and Cloak and Dagger, and now they're making nerfs to them in the next patch. So clearly they buffed them too much.
Now, let's talk about the balanced schedule. We know it's been a bit longer than we wanted, and that's made it tough to tackle some big issues this
Yeah, they should do hotfixes.
So here's our plan. We are sticking to our overall balance adjustment schedule and rolling them out with our big updates for the first and second halves of each
Yeah, but
season.
do some in between, right?
But going forward, we will also be keeping an extra close eye on the game environment throughout each half season.
Good.
If we spot any urgent issues, we will swoop in with one quick, smaller adjustment to keep everything running smoothly. Much like
Well
an
done.
actor observes the innumerable matches, we will mainly be observing and only interfere during the season when necessary.
Good.
We are
Good
committed to
good mods,
being
good
careful
admins,
with these changes
good developers.
because we want to keep the game to have a stable play environment. We will soon be updating the website with the pick rates and win rates for the first half
So this
of
is what we're going to
season
be
1.
talking about coming up
After
next.
that, we will drop the balance adjustment announcement for the second half of the season. Keep your eyes peeled for those official updates.
So we'll see if that patch notes is live as well, so that we can go through that.
We are rolling out a hidden name feature in competitive mode for players who reach Diamond 3. Once it's activated, your true identity will be under wraps during the loading screen, hero selection, and the start of the match. Other players won't be able to see your name.
Wow.
And after a short period in the battle, your real name will pop back up. Thank you
Wow.
for your unwavering support, Rivals.
So there won't be as many
Can't wait
target
to see
bans?
you harness the power of the
That's-
complete fantastic
that's
four
an interesting
and stand
change.
against the dark forces of Dracula.
I don't
Good night,
hate it.
battle.
Alright, that should be it, right? Yep, and then it just talks about February 21st, 2025. Okay, let's see what we have next. This is our pick and win rate updates. Let's go and check this out. You'll see here on PC, we'll just sort by every mode. I'm going to go over this really quick, so you might even want to just pause the video at points. I'll also put the link to this in the video description below. But it just starts out, I'll sort this by pick rate. Scroll down, this is obviously quick play. Let's go all the way down to the bottom here, as you can see. And then we'll start by win rate. And you'll notice these differences. It's really crazy to see Storm's. Look, she has a 58% win rate, only a 3% pick rate, though. By far the highest, so her buffs obviously were just too much. Scroll through this once again. And then after this, we're going to switch over to comp and just compare that to competitive. You'll see kind of the same thing here in comp. Storm, once again, up on top. Magic, surprisingly, in terms of win rate. Rocket's been pretty good. Black Panther, Thor. Quick scroll through this one again. I don't want to make this section too long, so again, you might want to pause it at points. But it's just interesting to kind of pull this updated data up and see how much it's maybe changed since last season. We'll also just sort this by pick rate real quick. Very similar. Cloak and Dagger, just 27.5% pick rate. That's insane. Doctor Strange, Luna, Invisible Woman, Rocket, Magneto. Go all the way to the bottom for you guys here. And then last but not least, we'll check it out for those of you on console and just kind of compare those two and see how much that's maybe changed. So we'll start out with competitive right away. This is just pick rate. Almost looks identical. Maybe a few people just switched around a little bit. Cloak and Dagger, Doctor Strange, Invisible Woman, Penny Parker. Go all the way to the bottom for this one as well. Who's at the bottom for this one, I wonder, on console? Black Widow, makes sense. Hawkeye, Black Panther, more than likely because everybody's playing on controller. And then we'll go ahead and switch this over to win rate. Storm again, Magic. Magic, that's pretty insane. Like, I've seen more and more people playing her now, but she hasn't been the highest pick rate, and she has a very good win rate. So that's pretty impressive to see. Rocket, Mr. Fantastic, Black Panther, so on and so forth. Quick scroll through the bottom. Black Widow and Hawkeye still on the bottom. And then I'll just sort this by quick play quick. I'm sure you guys don't even really care. I'll just do this one really fast. Scroll all the way to the bottom for you guys if you want to. You can pause it at some point and see it. Otherwise, just go ahead and check out the link in the video description for yourself. Sorted by pick rate, C&D, Invisible Woman, Penny Parker, Strange. Just kind of leading the way once again. Feel free to pause at any time. And now we are jumping back to the next post. Hopefully that didn't take too long. We have the event that is being talked about between some top streamers. It looks like there's going to be a season preview. Don't miss out on Necros, Tim the Tatman, and other amazing streamers for an exhilarating sneak peek of Human Torch, The Thing, and more exciting new content. Tune in live on February 18th, which is actually today, from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m., which is 4 to 6 p.m. So that's actually an hour from this video's release date. So make sure to go and check that out. You can see some live gameplay from some of your favorite streamers. I'll throw some of those links in the video description below as well. Next, we're going to get a sneak peek of Johnny Storm and some of his abilities. Let's read what they have to say. It says, Johnny Storm is the Fantastic Four's resident hot-headed heartthrob, always managing to look cool while turning up the heat. Johnny joined his sister on a wild experimental space mission in the hopes of visiting the stars. Instead, he became the brightest star of them all, with the power to ignite his body as the Human Torch. The Human Torch adds an intense flair to every battle, with scorching flames when he's not busy, burning Dracula's legions with flames brighter than the sun itself. He's soaring across the city to gather Chronovium, how do you guys pronounce that? Chronovium, and scavenge for parts of the time stream reintegration device. At February 21st, turn up the heat with the hottest hero in town. Stay tuned, new updates will be unveiled in an hour. So let's go ahead and show this. Turn it down maybe just a little bit. Human Torch in the house, yo. Let's see what you got, Human Torch. Okay, so that looks like just his normal left click attack. Then he's got this little ground attack. It looks like it was burning the ground, and then it was a leap. He was able to maybe leap to that location with the ground where the ground was on fire. It also looks like he has kind of like the leaf system like Mantis has. He has 6 different flame icons here. Kind of same principle, attacking. It looks like that attack has a knockback, so you can knock people off the map, which is pretty sweet. And then this is his wall. It looks like he just set up this 4-corner wall. It almost like box people in. A little Groot action there. A little Fortnite action. Supernova. That's his ult. So that's his ult by itself. And then they're going to show the Storm interaction. Storm hits his ult, and then it turns into a bunch of mini tornadoes. We got to watch that one more time. That is so freaking cool. That looks like it's going to do a lot of damage, though. So hopefully these nerfs to Storm do their job, because that otherwise could be very, very, very strong. That was really cool to see. I almost want to watch that back one more time. Hits it, and it makes like mini tornadoes in there, and one big tornado as well, and her tornado gets affected by it. So that's a really cool interaction. Next, we'll go to this tweet regarding The Thing. Let me go ahead and read this to you guys. It says, Benjamin J. Grime, you guys are going to hate me for that. Grimm is undeniably the unwavering heart of any team, always at the forefront of any fight. He's ready to take the lead with his unbreakable form. Ben originally signed up to be a pilot for his pal Reed, but he never imagined that he returned from the mission as an indescribable monster, The Thing. Even though beaming cosmic rays transformed his flesh, a heart of gold still beats his rocky exterior. As New York City plunged into eternal night, The Thing has made it his mission to selflessly protect his home and lead missions to collect Chronovium by putting his piloting skills to the test. Shield your allies and stand at the forefront of chaos as a Thing on February 21st. Keep an eye out. More news will drop in just 1 hour. Let's go ahead and watch this. Looks sweet. I like how his character model looks. Oh, he's obviously punching, which is good to see. That's what we would want from him. What was that initial attack there? So he's attacking, but then something happens. It's like a charge up. He can charge the attack up. That's pretty cool. A charge attack and then a ground smash. And that looked like that was really good for destruction if you just saw that. He took down this whole bridge in one attack, which is pretty cool to see. And this also looks like he's playing on the new map, if you guys know to this map. This must be the new Dracula map. So he's got a leap, kind of like a Hulk, but not as big as a Hulk. And then he's going to be fighting a Hulk. They're punching each other. That's going to be a really fun interaction. Oh, he also has a team up with Wolverine. Looks like he can also throw Wolverine. He's got a run, through attack, a knockback, and a ground smash. Kind of showed everything all in one there. Jump, run through people. Looks like he gets shielded, charge up attack. What's the ultimate? I'm excited to see what the ultimate is. A leap attack into a big knockback. He ults, and that's a big ground smash. Ground smash and knockup is his ultimate. Which looks like it's going to be CC as well. If you looked at the enemy's animation, it looks like they get stunned here as well. So it's a knock-up. He can charge his attack. That might be a really, really good ultimate to use in team fights. So that was really cool to see as well. That was the Thing, also known as Ben. And then this is our last tweet here. I'm hoping, this is from an hour ago. Does it say there's going to be more? Stay tuned for the live stream in 2 hours to watch the gameplay and showcase. So it doesn't look like there's going to be any more updates. I'll pull up Marvel Rivals' website after this and see if they have released the patch notes. Would be really cool to go over that in this video as well. But if not, that's okay. It looks like this tweet says, take the battle to Dracula's castle in Central Park on February 21st. When the time stream entanglement swept over New York City, Dracula seized the opportunity with Doctor Doom's gift, stopping the moon and declaring an eternal night with the power of Chronovium. I gotta work on that, you guys. I gotta work on that. You guys gotta let me know how it's pronounced. Now the heroes are ready to take the battle into his gothic headquarters within Central Park. Traverse into complete darkness to discover the imprisoned powers on the path to Dracula's castle. Do you have what it takes to stop Dracula's ritual and put an end to the Empire of Eternal Night? Stay tuned for the live stream in 2 hours to watch the gameplay showcase of the Thing and Human Torch. Let's see a little bit more of this map preview. We've kind of seen it in both Human Torch and the Thing gameplay videos, but this will be more of an overall view. I really like the vibes of this. These dark vibes. Looks like we'll be fighting inside at some point. That staircase might be interesting. Okay, we see a statue. Anybody know who that's a statue of? Or that? I think they kind of talked about it. Yeah, there he is. And then that Squirrel King or whatever it is. I really like the vibe of this map. I like the dark vibe. It'll be interesting to see actual gameplay of this, though, in an hour when the streamers play on it. Ooh. Little helicopter. Squirrel flying machine. This is a cool vibe. Look at this little area in here. I mean, these are little added details that you don't need to have, but if you have them, that just makes the game feel a little more alive. That's obviously, for the squirrels, we got a little Dracula game just sitting on the table. It looks like we're outside of the city in like a graveyard setting almost. Very, very neat. We'll do, oh, what's this at the end? This blade? Or who is that? Who was that? Does anybody know who that is? You guys are going to have to let me know. I have no idea on the background of this. So let me know if you know who this is. It could be, I don't even want to throw names out there because I'm probably wrong. Let's go ahead and check for one more update. See if they have anything left for us, like the patch notes. Looks like there's not anything on their Twitter. Let's go to their homepage. Game info. No, maybe this is our best place to look. Let's go to Steam. This is their Season 1 update. But this is just the video that we watched. It doesn't look like it has the patch notes. This is just from the recent update when they introduced the new costume, so nothing to do with the overall season 2 update. Okay, that's all right. We'll end up doing that probably in a separate video because I'll want to go ahead and talk over all of the little adjustments that they've made, and this video is already 20 something minutes long, so I don't see anything on their Twitter, anything on their website yet, so we'll just go ahead and leave it there. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you want to see the patch notes, that'll probably be in another video, so go ahead and look on my channel for that. I'll post a bunch of links to different things that were in this video in the video description below to make it easy for you guys to check this all out for yourself. If you guys enjoyed the video, please make sure to leave a like. If you're still here watching, I appreciate you so much. Until next time, peace out.